Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. As part of Teach For America Hawaiʻi's 20 Stories for 20 Years campaign, we're highlighting leaders who are helping shape the future of education across our islands. Today's guest is Beth Higashi, Roosevelt High School grad, Teach For America Hawaiʻi alum, and now Assistant Superintendent for the Hawaiʻi Department of Education. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, you've had yourself quite the career in education. Now, we mentioned that you started special education as you after your graduation, and then you went off to college, and then you decided to come home. Can you talk to us a little bit about your journey and what led you to actually go into a career with education?
So I actually didn't think I would start off as a teacher, and my senior year in college, a Teach For America recruiter out at Washington met with me and asked me if I really wanted to make a difference and how did I feel about coming back home to Hawaii and helping out my community through Teach For America. And you know, I had a mentor who I was interning at a firm at, and they told me that the greatest thing you can do when you're young and you don't have any commitments is go back and help your community. So I did that thinking it would be a 2-year commitment of teaching at Waipahu High School, but I worked with great teachers. I had wonderful students, a great community, and Rachel, 2 years turned into 18 years, and I'm still in public schools because the work is still exciting and fun.
That is amazing to hear. Honestly, as a mom of kids who are in the public school system, I love to hear that teachers are so inspired and that they decide to stay, and you really have a heart to serve the community and the next generation. You also had a mentor. You are a mentor for the Keiki of Hawaii, but your mentor growing up, who was that?
So I think one person I really think of when I was in the classroom was my 2nd grade teacher, Mrs. Nishimura from Kuhiwaina. And I think what made it so special was I did struggle a little bit in school, but Mrs. Nishimura was one of those teachers who really took the time to make sure that I got the attention I needed and got back on track. And she just had that commitment and care that since 2nd grade, when I think about my success, and even when I was in the classroom, it was so important to think about how could I really model the things that she did for me growing up.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now, we mentioned that you went away to college. You came home back in 2008. That's when you got back into the public school system. You were working here. What changes have you seen when it comes to the public school system here in Hawaii?
So I think what was really interesting at the time in 2008 is I remember, and one of the things that the recruiter talked about was there was just a lot of media attention about Hawaii public schools failing, being at the bottom of the nation's NAEP scores, and it just didn't seem to match my experience as a Roosevelt grad. I felt I had a great education, and I think what's been really great and transformative in the past 18 years is you really seen that the narrative has changed in our schools, and there's so many innovative, great programs happening. And I think one of the things that you can look at from back in the beginning where we were at the bottom of our test scores to just last year on that same test, we were our 4th grade math in the top above the nation average.
Wow.
And so our schools have really evolved, and I think it's a matter of how do we help community understand how great our public schools are.
Absolutely, and it takes caring individuals and educators, mentors like yourself to, take control of that and be like the voice and be that role model for our community. And now that you started off, we mentioned in special education, then you were assistant principal for Waipahu High School, and then you went right into this role. Talk about what has got you into this role, and how did you prepare as the assistant superintendent?
Well, I went to a lot of school, but no, just besides all the schooling that I went to, I think what was really wonderful is all the different experiences in leadership that I had. In every different position, I had the opportunity to work with great staff, help develop innovative programs, and work with a lot of community partnerships. And I think that was the important thing, is that how do you continuously learn from others and partner with others in organizations? And I think in every step of the way, I've had mentors that really invested in my growth and wanted to see me successful and make sure that we were executing successful programs as well.
Yes. Now, what's your hopes for education here in Hawaii?
So I think some exciting things have been happening in the Department of Education, and one of the things, Rachel, has been we've worked on a new vision of a Hawaii public school graduate, and it's really our promise to the community for our students. And yes, it's important to be academically grounded, but what's really also important is you want kids globally competitive but locally committed. We want kids that are going to be invested and rooted in our communities. So it's okay, maybe go away for college, go and explore the world, Rachel, but come home and invest and see yourself in the community, the relationships you build.
Just like you did, right? You went away, you got your education, you did your thing, but you know what? Heart to serve our community, the one that you grew up in, yes?
Exactly.
All right, and then for those who are, considering what they want in their career path, what would be your advice to them?
I think definitely if you're interested in helping people, think about a career in public education and think about a career in our schools. We have different job opportunities, and what's great is I tell my people now I have data analysts. As a data analyst, you can do that work anywhere, but you chose to do it with us because you want to impact kids and support our communities.
Very cool. I love that. I mean, wherever you decide to go for schooling, you can do that right here in Hawaii, and I think that's like the main goal is being here in Hawaii, getting your education, but also coming back to serve the people of Hawaii in the neighborhoods, the communities that you grew up in, yes?
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on this amazing career that you set up for yourself.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we're going to have details on HiNowDaily.com, but we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come on back. Thank